Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Today's reading is going to be on Senator Bob Menendez. Apparently, underneath all the radar of all the drama going on, his trial started today, and they had opening arguments for the trial. You might remember Senator Bob Menendez and his wife were the ones busted for acting as agents for a foreign country, and they're the ones with all the gold bars found lying around the house. So this trial is a little bit complicated in that there's multiple defendants and each one of them is trying to point the finger at another group here. So Menendez has been charged with acting as a foreign agent on behalf of Egypt and assisting the government of Qatar while taking bribes from several New Jersey businessmen. He's also being tried with Wal Hanna, who's an Egyptian-American businessman, and Fred Dibes, who's the New Jersey real estate developer. Let's see. The prosecution described the schemes conducted by the defendants. So you got Menendez, who was on the take and using his wife basically as a go-between between his partners. The senator's lawyer painted a different picture, saying that his client, Senator Menendez, was a love-struck naif, unaware that his wife's financial dealings and debts, most spectacularly the contents of her closet in their home, where she kept the gold bars, allegedly given to her as bribes, not to the senator, to her. Attorneys for Hanna and Dibes followed a similar script. They argued that the transactions between the three and Menendez's wife did not qualify as a crime, but were simply friendly gift-giving outside the context of the senator's official government powers. So the senator's saying, I didn't do it. I'm just love-struck over my beautiful wife. The wife's not being tried right now. She has breast cancer, so her trial's delayed. And then the two businessmen are saying, what? They weren't bribes, they were gifts. Yeah, gifts. Totally not to a senator for influence, just because we like them. I wonder if Harlan Crow's going to use that defense with Clarence Thomas. Now, the T on this one's always been the gold bars. But here's some pictures. Who's Weitzman here? Hang on. This is the senator's lawyer. Brought up some visual aids to underscore his point, saying that it was the wife that did this because it's a story of a younger woman who's beautiful, tall, and cosmopolitan, and had financial concerns she kept her husband unaware of. She kept him in the dark. So he brought up some pictures. One image of the couple's home showed Nadine Menendez's locked closet. It's a rambling walk-in with messy racks and clothes strewn on the floor. I guess her mother never taught her how to hang her clothes. Where the gold bars were found. He showed another photo of the senator's closet, a much smaller closet with neatly hung suits and jackets and nothing of interest. No, but where is it? Come on, they had this great thing about the items here. Hang on. Okay, just pausing for a second so I get down to the bottom of this article. The FBI found $500,000 in cash, gold jewelry, more than a dozen gold bars, and that it's where they found the stuff that's really interesting. They found it in a safe. Okay, that's a good place for it. In 2 black duffel bags. That's odd. In several boxes and jackets. That's odd. And stuffed into 2 pairs of boots. Maybe, maybe DeSantis, those boots, those patent leather boots, maybe they're stuffed with $100 bills in the front. Maybe Trump's lifts are $100 bills, and they have photographs of it. So the FBI found $486,461 in cash. Who had the single in there? Is he going out? Got to get those rolls of all-in-ones. 11 1-ounce gold bars and a pair of 1 kilogram gold bars. Got to have them in pairs, I suppose. Inside his home office, there was a large black duffel bag found on a chair containing 2 smaller bags. A Burberry bag, filled with $100,000, and another bag with $33,220 inside. Again, a random number. I'm assuming it probably had $100,000 in it, and he's managed to work his way down 2/3. Moving on to the garage, because why don't we want to move on to the garage here? They found $4,300 in the pockets of a blue congressional jacket, a tweed jacket with $21,000 in it. We talk about finding $10 in your pocket and you're like really thrilled. Can you imagine being him and there's $21,000 in my pocket? I wonder where that went. A black leather jacket with $6,000, another jacket with $28,000, and a coat with $8,000. Man, can you imagine how pissed off they would be if they donated all these clothes to charity without them knowing it? Oh, and then, of course, there's a pair of red boots containing $100 bills, and inside another pair of boots with $7,500. Some of us might be happy if you find a quarter between couch cushions. Man, we are in the wrong house. Let's all go over to Menendez's house. It'll be like a scavenger hunt and Easter egg hunting all in one. But he's totally innocent. That's just his wife squirreling this stuff away, putting duffel bags filled with cash in his office. Oh, Lord. Come on down, guys. Entertainment purposes only. After my Mitt Romney reading, I kind of need something like this. This is just so ridiculous. It makes me laugh. Romney makes me angry because of the gaslighting, but this just makes me laugh because this is comical. Where's George Santos in all this? Is George Santos's gown in there somewhere with diamonds weaved into it to smuggle diamonds out of here? Entertainment purposes only. Six of Swords. You got the boat over troubled waters. They're trying to blame the wife for this. I think that's going to be a hard sell. I'm not saying she's not guilty, but I'm saying it's going to be a hard sell between that. It's just between the arguments. I was clueless and it's just gifts and they all blame the wife. That's going to be kind of a hard one. Crossed with the star card in the Empress. Yep, they're trying to blame the wife. The wife, she's the one. Everybody focus on the wife. Now, it would be hilarious if it was true. Oh my God, that would be an absolute riot. I don't know how you would be able to get there. I mean, even if she confessed to all this and they all said they were innocent, they would still have to convince the prosecution. You'd have to come up with all sorts of ways to convince the prosecutors that this wasn't a conspiracy. And the fact that they're trying this case as a conspiracy leads me to believe that, the government's not buying this. Department of Justice is not buying this. What was it? Yeah, the wife is, I don't doubt for a second the wife is key on this one. Whether to keep her, they also said she was lazy. She was getting compensated for not working, didn't want to work an 8-hour day. That I believe. Entitled and lazy underneath it. Absolutely. But this could be one of those things that he was trying to lavish his wife with gifts and he was absolutely love struck with her. She's so tall and beautiful and blonde and naked and he just wants her to jump in the pool with him. But I think he left his morals and ethics at the door. Now, mind you, this is not his first rodeo with the federal government and corruption. This is the second go-around. So, sorry, not buying it. Not buying it at all. In the past, we got the Page of Swords. He got away with it once. They dropped the case as a hung jury or something like that. He got away with it once, and he thought, I didn't know what I was doing then. Now that I know what I'm doing, I won't get caught again. Ha ha ha. Current situation, Knight of Cups. His friends concocted a scheme that we'll just say we're your friends, and these are peace offerings, and let's blame your wife. Not buying it. Not buying the story. Reaching out to friends, again, maybe reaching out to his wife, reaching out to the friends. This was just a scheme that they were all friends and they were all going to make money off of this. This is just a money-making scheme. This is just greed, and didn't think that they would get caught, basically. Current situation is the Eight of Swords. I'm wondering, again, they're throwing the wife under the bus. And maybe they're thinking that if she's got breast cancer, that the courts will go easy on her. Maybe it's terminal breast cancer. I don't know. Let's say it was terminal breast cancer. Let's just blame her for it. She's going to die anyways. The judge isn't going to throw her in jail for very long because she's dying, and out of mercy, they will let her live out the rest of her days at home as opposed to dying in a prison. That's entirely likely. The criminal justice system isn't necessarily cruel in that regard. So why not blame the wife? Make her the fall girl in this one. The outcome's not a source. I would not be surprised if she actually has breast cancer and it's terminal. I would not be surprised at all for this. And they are trying to pin it on her to save their bacon because she doesn't have that much time left. And this would be a way for all of them to have gotten away with their crimes and not having to do the time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to take a dark reading, but you've got a Knight of Cups, a Knight of Pentacles, and a Knight of Swords. There are a lot of moving parts with this. I don't think I've ever thrown a spread where I had 3 of the 4 Knight cards in it. 2 of them is kind of unusual. I will get that on occasion, but but 3 of the 4? Wow. Didn't get the Knight of Wands. Wonder if that shows up next. So yeah, I think what's happening here is they're trying to use her breast cancer as a smokescreen to save themselves. And if her breast cancer is severe, she may not spend much time in prison, so they all get away with it. Let's get the energy around her. She's not in here right now. She's got breast cancer, allegedly. Now, let's say she does, because they're going to have doctors and notes and x-rays and tests and stuff like that. I'm sure that support it because her case is delayed. So, you've convinced the judge and the prosecutors and such that this is the case. I mean, I suppose they could take you on your word for it, but it's court of law. Having something from the doctor, some medical records to back it up, that's probably a minor, gentle requirement for that. Not that we don't believe you, but it would be a lot easier to believe you if you've got this. We can be a lot more sympathetic. Okay, what's the wife thinking about here? What's the energy around her? Okay, 10 of coins. How funny. Lots of money, but lots of health issues too. And cancer may run in her family, because cancers do run in families here. So this could be, genetics, DNA. This could be all the money that's around her or major health issues around her, and probably both. Crossed with the Emperor in the Page of Pentacles. I think she was attracted to Menendez basically for his wealth and power, and she saw herself being a wealthy wife to a powerful individual. She's kind of a grifter or a gold digger. Always looking for that buck. Entertainment purposes only. I'm just interpreting cards here. But there's this Page of Pentacles, always on the lookout for money. And here's this old dude who sits on the Foreign Affairs Committee. He's a powerful committee chairman for the Democrats and sitting on bank. Powerful, wealthy, influential. That card looks familiar. That was the signifier in the previous one. In the past, we got the 6 of Swords. Just doing stuff to help her out, or in overseas deals. There's we're going to get away with it. Nobody's going to notice us. Just paddling across here. Nobody's going to notice us. La 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 la. And the current situation is the 4 of Pentacles. Trying to hold on to your health, but also trying to hold on to your money too. A lot of money here. A lot of money and health. Overarching energy is the 3 of Coins. Again, the conspiracy that she was involved with. This could be her talking with her doctors about her health and keeping her health a secret. Hiding the money. What closet should I hide it in? What pair of boots should I hide it in? Let's put it in some tweed jackets and stuff like that. So much money and hidden money. And they may not have found all of it. They just found the stuff around the house. There's probably more deals that the FBI is unaware of or can't prove, or the statute of limitations has gone past here. That card looks familiar too. It's all about her. I'm not saying that she masterminded this idea, but she was 100% behind it. Whether he was using the money to impress her, or she was, communicated to him how excited she was on how powerful and wealthy he was and loved that lifestyle type of thing. The outcome is the Seven of Cups. Illusions of definitely lack of integrity. There's a complete lack of integrity. All these people have a lack of integrity. Will she make herself a willing sacrifice? I'm not seeing that. She could, if her health condition was really horrible, she might do it to save them. She might take one for the team, but I don't know. I think she's got issues. Let's put it that way. It might just be integrity issues. It could be something as simple as that, but she might have more than that going on. This is going to be a wild case. Oh man, this is going to be a wild case. If we didn't have so much drama going on right now, this would be the case everybody would be interested in. It's freaking got gold bars, man. Okay, I'm just going to leave it here. There's more I could read on it, I suppose. I mean, I might save it until the case is a little further along to see how things are going with it. I mean, I don't think many people are going to be too interested in it because there's so much other stuff going on with Trump in New York and Eileen Cannon with the Mar-a-Lago documents case, the Supreme Court holding up the January 6th case, Fani Willis in the Georgia RICO case. There's enough stuff on our plates that this little bit of escapism doesn't need to be addressed all in one reading. It could be broken up. Entertainment purposes only, of course. What do I know? But then again, I don't have gold bars lying around my house. Although, that Michelle, I should probably go through her closet and go through her pockets. Maybe I'll find $10 and a quarter between the couch cushions. I think that's all we're finding in this house. I suppose I could, oh, here we go. I found it. Here it is. Yes. Yes. We found the gold. We found the gold towers in the crystal cabinet. I'm sure it's not pyrite. I'm sure it's gold, not pyrite. Gold. It's pyrite. Thank you very much for watching this channel. I don't know why you're watching this channel. Do you ever question why you're watching this channel? It's like, what did I just learn from this? He's a loon. Thank you very much again supporting this channel with your likes, your comments, your shares, your gold doubloons, and for doing everything you do to feed the YouTube algorithm so that this makes it out to a wider audience. To folks discovering this channel recently and for the first time and wondering if it's going to be for the last time, we do this on occasion. I actually like the sillier readings better than the grumpy readings, and you got both of them today. So take your pick. Which ones do you want? The one that's uplifting your high energy, or the one that just makes you go? You got a choice today. Thank you for everything you do to support this channel. It's been a great ride, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.